I The crazy part about last episode was I changed the little what you call it, like the little peeking on my camera because I wanted it to be more focused here on me, and I ended up actually making it worse. So hopefully with this one, I have it better, and I check it before I record the next one so I can make sure it's better, so that I know that I got a clearer shot of my face. It's just tough because trying to get it to where it's showing where it's peaking, like right on my face, it's tough on this camera. It just doesn't show it as well as I would want it to, but it's cool. Anyways, today, kind of following up on last week, I wanted to talk about just what creators go through. And if you're a creator, then you'll relate. But the creative process is interesting because it's not something you can just turn on at any time. Like, I think I don't want to say it's random, but it kind of is random when it just kicks in. Like when your brain just has a surge of wanting to express itself creatively in whatever field you're good at doing it at. And when you just want to go. And like, in order for it to be a job, there has to be discipline for it, even when that's not there. But it's so hard to do when it's not there, man. Like it's like writer's block, but for everything you do, where it's just like, it frustrates you how much you cannot come up with a good idea. And even some of those ideas that you come up in that time, like some of them may be good ideas, you just won't like them at the time. And you have to come back to them later. And sometimes it's where you can sit down for hours at a time and you will not come up with a single topic. Like you'll just go blank, like literally blank. And that's so tough. That's so tough to deal with as a creative, because I'll speak for on the video creating side. People expect, and YouTube algorithm wants consistency. And sometimes, like for example, what I do, consistency you would think would be easy because I'm just playing a game and uploading it, right? But there goes so many factors into that, like, when am I playing? What am I playing? Do I even want to play? Am I going to have fun? Because if I'm not going to have fun with the game, the content isn't going to be fun. It's not going to be up to standard. When I'm recording a podcast, do I even feel like getting these lights and these cameras out? Do I have something to say when I get on camera? Or am I going to be on here rambling for 10 minutes like I do anyways? But the energy's going to be off because I'm not going to care about what I'm talking about. I'm not going to care about talking to you guys. I'm not going to care about expressing any of my thoughts because I don't truly have any to express in that moment. When I'm going in and I want to edit this and I want to get my audio just right, if I don't care about it, I'm going to have no incentive to want to do it. I'm going to have no incentive to want to color correct my videos or upload them or go through that whole process, because for one video, even as simple as my videos are, one video is probably an hour and a half process in total from start to finish when you factor in recording, editing, putting it up, tagging, making a thumbnail, then watching it back just to make sure it's straight. You know what I mean? Like it's really a 2-hour process. It's a 2-hour process every video. This shit is not easy, bro. And anybody that's been a YouTuber will tell you that. Anybody that's successful, anybody that makes all their own stuff and doesn't pay anybody else to do it, and even the people that do pay other people to do it, why do you think they pay other people to do it? There's so many people that want to do YouTube. There's so many people that want to make content. There's so many people that have great ideas to express, but sometimes they're just on-air talent. It's hard. It's so hard to be on-camera talent that also does the behind-the-scenes work. You got to have a real passion for this to do that. I know, I've been doing it 8 years. Like, you gotta have a real passion. You gotta be really dedicated. And even then, to be one of those guys that can do that and then put up a video consistently, like every day, hats off. Hats off. Anybody in the anime community probably knows Rhyme Style. Rhyme's my guy. I've been rocking with him since before he was at 9K subs, right? It's as long as I've known him, he's put out at least a video a day, every single day for the past, how long has that been? That's been 8 years now. And he was doing it even before I knew him. So it's been like 9-10 years. He has not missed a day. This man, I'll tell y'all right now, and especially in the beginning, I don't know what he does now. I don't know if anybody edits his stuff now, but especially in the beginning, he was on air talent. He was recording himself off the his capture cards. He was editing himself, making the thumbnails himself. Like, to do that and do it every single day, you gotta have a real love and you gotta be talented. It's hard. I was telling y'all, know my co-host on the other podcast, Christian. That's my guy. I don't know him since 6th grade, right? I tried to tell him, bro, being on this air, first of all, being able to talk for an hour straight, right? Whether it be by yourself, with somebody else, whatever. Being able to talk for an hour is a talent. Being able to talk on camera for an hour is a whole nother talent. and to get to a point where you doing that week in and week out, and then to come and do, I be having to remind myself how special my talents are, that I can actually keep up with this on the moments where I'm going through that phase as a creator where I just feel like I'm not working hard enough, or I don't have enough content out, or I don't have enough art out, or whatever it is. We all go through that where we feel like it's not good enough, or there's not enough out, or nobody's paying attention, nobody's appreciating the work. And we gotta appreciate the work. We gotta appreciate our own selves. I feel like people with creative brains, especially in like artistic fields and everything like that, things that's not like manual, that you can see results from instantly, people like that have the hardest time with self-confidence. I think it's something intrinsically linked with the brain, the part of the brain that can create those kind of images and sounds and visions from nothing, and how you see yourself, man, and how easy it is to get depression, man. It's something linked there. I know it is, because I talk to so many people that are creative and they all have the same issue. We all got the same issue. We all struggle with it. And even when you get the support and you get the following and you get the money and you can make it your full-time job and you can sustain it, and people love it and all of that, you'll still, before a negative comment get to you, and negative comments will get to you more than positive comments will, but before a negative comment get to you, you'll get to yourself, man. It's rough. Even with simplistic, down to earth type content like I make, man, it's a art in that. It's some work to be done in that. And we all feel like sometimes we don't be putting in enough work, but we got to give ourselves grace through that. We got to give ourselves kindness through that. You know what I mean? It's a different world to the people that be living comments. Sometimes it's not even what you say, it's how you say it. And to how a creator takes it, because I be seeing people under other people's videos and I be like, they be trying to provide constructive criticism, but the way they be saying it be like they demanding, or like they entitled to something. And I be like, man, what kind of work this dude put in? I watch his videos. I see how often he upload. I know he do all this himself. I know what kind of work go into that. For you to be saying this and that's okay for you to have that criticism. That's okay for you to be throwing out suggestions, but watch the way you word it. I feel like people in the comments, people that's not creators, most of the time they don't watch the way they word stuff. They don't watch the way they talking to people, and we gotta take that lesson as people in general for kindness sake. But we also gotta look at it from, if we're looking at it purely from a creative standpoint, like I said, these are the people that are hardest on themselves first. Before you ever come in with anything, take that into account. Take that into account when your favorite creator takes a month or two off. When they're trying to rebrand themselves. You know what I mean? When they're trying to figure out what their flow is going to be like. When they're trying to figure out how they're going to do their schedule. When they moving and they got to take a little time off. When they throw out some new stuff that everybody ain't necessarily used to, but that they proud of even trying. They proud of themselves for even trying to do something new. We don't even look at that as people. We just dismiss all of that. And I think it's mostly because people don't know the type of work that goes into it. They don't know the minds that are behind this. They don't know the process that goes on with anything like this. But, you know, I mean, it's up to videos like this and, you know, people to hear it and to be able to see it and kind of get a glimpse into the mind and some of the struggles and the victories and the successes as well as the failures to be able to understand. And, you know, sometimes people not go get it, but when they do get it, all the better for it. That's all I really had to say. I just wanted to come on here and talk about what goes through a creator's mind a little bit, how the process goes, what's super impressive about a lot of the creators that I see, that I follow, even the ones that I don't follow that's just putting in work. Hope you guys enjoy it, man. Thank y'all for watching. And I'll see y'all in the next one, bro. Peace.